Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. What we're going to be doing today is going through Pluralsight. What Pluralsight is, in my understanding, is it's a website you can go online and kind of learn different skills, and I think you can go on here and learn how to code as well. So I figured, I've gotten a couple of ads for this service, and so I figured I'd do a review, let you guys know if it's worth it or not. I think there's a premium version that is $30 a month. I think that's in USD. So I got a 10-day free trial, and let's check it out. So guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is John Vine. What we do here is we talk about software engineering, and I try to give you guys tips from my experience to help you guys achieve your goals and become software engineers yourselves. If you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. I think around 90% of you guys that watch this content are not subscribed right now. So definitely subscribe and hit the like button if you like the content. Let's see, paths, recommended paths, interpreting data with R. That's pretty cool. So already you can see that it's pretty tech focused. Let's go down this path, interpreting data with R. This seems pretty cool. So courses, beginner, finding relationships in data. So it looks like there's a couple of introductory courses that you can watch. Is it just a video? Whoops, and you cannot, and there's an error. All right, maybe let's try something else. So let's try, can I look up JavaScript? So it looks like maybe this is just a place where there's a ton of courses. So kind of like a Udemy kind of thing. So it looks like, yeah, maybe people can make their own courses and you can see them. So, I mean, if the courses are good, then why not, right? So this course is just a beginner JavaScript course. Overview, types and operators, functions. So yeah, this looks like super basic. And I think, look, it also looks like there's some exercise files, so that's awesome. Learning check. There's practice questions, which is awesome too. Let's do a couple of those. So what shows in the console? This is pretty cool. I like seeing little quizzes like this. So what it'll show here, right? So if you console log B, it'll show 5. Cool. So there's a couple of cool quizzes that I'm sure it asks you during the actual quiz, but what I want to see is like some sort of IDE, a place where you can actually code, or a place where you can run code and see the results, right? That's kind of what I really like to see with these online platforms where you can go online and learn how to code. So I wasn't able to find something like that, but it might come up. So let's just take a natural look through the website. So what is a learning path, right? So it looks like this is kind of where you go to build a certain skill, dive into a new skill with our expert curated paths that will guide you on how to learn a skill. So let's see what's going on here. It looks like there's a ton of different topics that you can pick from. Android development with Kotlin. Let's see this. So this looks like, you can look at a ton of paths, so you can kind of get courses recommended to you based on the path you want, right? So if you're interested in the Android development with Kotlin path, then it kind of recommends you a couple of different courses. So this is pretty cool. I mean, 3 hours. It looks like the content is really long. Can we watch the video too? Yeah, and we can watch the video. So it looks pretty awesome. I mean, this kind of format is kind of like a university lecture. So you're kind of just watching videos and taking notes. So I don't find that the most efficient way of coding, of learning how to code. Personally, for myself, I like to see, kind of little projects I can work on, or little questions where I can code and run a solution, and then it has to pass a couple of tests. So I like to see stuff like that in these kind of websites, but I'm sure that, okay, so I need the app to actually download it, so I'm not downloading the app. Not a fan of that. So what would you learn here? Kotlin, language basics, Android dev tools, building an app. So it looks like you do actually build an app here, so that's kind of what I like to see. And so far, I mean, so far it looks like Pluralsight is just a place where you go online and you kind of get courses based on things you want to learn. So I mean, it's pretty good there. It looks like there's a stupid amount of courses. Designing Microsoft Azure applications. I mean, this is really necessary knowledge. I mean, this is really niche knowledge that's definitely in demand. And so if you guys really have something you want to specialize in, and you want to specialize in it, Pluralsight could be a great resource for that. I mean, like, I don't know how many places online, I haven't really seen designing Microsoft Azure applications, like a course on that. So if they do have these really niche courses, they could definitely be very, very valuable. So let's see what's in here. I want to download the exercise files and kind of see what they are. So guys, this is the exercise file. This is what I downloaded. So let's take a look at this and see if it's good. Got an amazing application. Now you need to get an amazing infrastructure. So look, it looks like I feel like I got debated. I definitely got debated. This isn't questions. Okay, guys. So that's an L right there. I mean, it's not really questions or exercise files. It's just a PowerPoint. So it does look like there's practice questions though, hopefully. Yeah, there you go. So every kind of course does have practice questions, so you can kind of check your knowledge. So that's pretty good. Now, what are channels? I see channels up here. I see channels here. So let's explore what a channel is. Maybe it's like a YouTube channel or something equivalent for a certain topic. So create a channel to get started. I'm good. I don't want to create a channel. Okay, using channels. So it looks like the UI is kind of sketchy. I'm not a big fan of the UI of this place. It's kind of confusing. So I don't know what a channel is. So it does look like there's also a mobile app. So I'm not going to check that out right now, but you know, if there's a mobile app, you can probably access all this content online as well, which is definitely awesome if you're you know, on the go, if you're commuting, or if you're somewhere then you want to watch these videos. That's definitely a great thing to see. So, you know, I like that. Access your skills to find out where you stand. So SkillIQ. I've also seen SkillIQ. It gives you a diagnostic look at your strengths and gaps within a skill, as well as a personalized course recommendation. Okay, cool. So this is actually pretty sweet. You can kind of get a topic, do a quiz, and then it kind of recommends a course to you based on your results. So if you're like beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So let me do a quiz real quick and get a course recommendation. I'm going to do a quick IQ check of my iOS development skills. And then after this, we're going to get a recommendation. So what cell editing style do you check for when you want to delete a cell in a table? I do not know. Damn it. What method of UI font is used to create an instance of system font for the specified text style? Aha, this one. Got it right. Not a guess. Not a guess. All right, so I've completed my assessment, and it looks like I am a novice in iOS, which is pretty spot on. I don't have any experience doing iOS development, so you know, I mean, it's a good assessment. I got every single question wrong, except that one that I didn't guess. And so it recommends iOS app development fundamentals, which sounds like the perfect, you know, course for me to learn iOS development. And so here you go. So getting started, intermediate. What I would do, I mean, it looks like what I would do is get started with these. So Swift fundamentals or iOS 14 getting started. One of these looks like I'd probably do the newer one. So this one's 2020 December. Probably start with this, do this, take some notes. Now it did crash, so that sucks. But you know, I mean, it looks like there's some good resources here. Now I would only recommend this if your way of learning is to actually just watch videos, take notes, and then you know code separately. But if you like to you know take notes, code, and then you know work on a side project, I'd recommend you know there's other resources as well like Code Academy, like Free Code Camp. I've made videos on both of those websites before, and so if you like actually more practical ways of learning, I would recommend those instead. But this is definitely a great way to go. Now for the price though, $30 a month, I don't know if it's actually worth it to watch a ton of videos. I mean, you can get this kind of content. I'm sure you can find the same type of content on YouTube, but I don't know if it's actually going to be as good. I mean, getting started with Jenkins, I feel like you can find this kind of stuff on YouTube as well. But if you can't, if this content is only here, then it could be worth it, you know? So it might be worth it to get there's a 10-day free trial, that's what I got, so it might be worth it to get that. And so there's also some guides. Let's take a look at some guides. So it looks like just some like blog posts basically, like a 7-minute read. And yeah, so there's some decent content here, guys. What kind of notifications do I have? looks like there's some badges you can be aware and take track of your progress. So guys, Pluralsight definitely looks like a decent shout for a good website to learn how to code. Yeah, so that's the review, guys. That's Pluralsight. Let me know what you guys think of this review. For me, it could be worth checking out. I definitely get the free trial and take a look at some of the content, see if they have what you guys need. But I think personally, there's other websites that do a better job of teaching you how to code, and I think there's other websites that you can actually have a more practical way of learning. And I would probably take a look at Code Academy or Free Code Camp, something like that, instead of Pluralsight. But definitely check out this website, guys. It could be worth it for you. Let me know if you guys like the video. As always, if you like the content, feel free to like and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below to join the conversation. Let me know if there's anything you think I missed or anything you agree or disagree with. And as always, guys, take it easy and have a good day.